even know if I can actually say this on here, but within the next couple of months, we're going to see a lot of people offing their parents.
What?
And I'm not even saying this to be funny, like in no type of way, y'all. But you're going to see a lot of people offing their parents because a lot of people do not know how to care for the elderly. And they never, ever had it in their mind that they would.
Hold on, baby. I'm confused. Yo, what's poppin', GE? Gang, it's your boy Fushnik, and we back with another banger reaction video. How my people doing today? Like, literally, how you guys been doing the last 2 or 3 days? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm here today. I'm asking how you doing physically, mentally, spiritually, energetically. You know what I'm saying? You can't let people steal your joy, steal your energy. That's the main thing. People will literally drain you out in this world. People at your job will drain you. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch and protect your energy. I hope you're doing that. Shout out to everybody that's going through things, having surgeries, got to have surgeries, colonoscopies. I've seen that in the comment section. Yeah, man, we got to, stay up to par with how people are doing and monitor what they got going on. If you tap in the comment section, letting us know, what's going on, what happened with this after the, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people tap in after they tell us what's wrong. They come back like a couple days later. Yeah, it went good. Or I had the surgery, it went good, whatever the case. I appreciate you guys for tapping back in and not leaving us hanging on the cliff. I really appreciate you guys for that. So that we can always uplift you and keep them positive vibes, positive thoughts. Other than that, man, shit, I can't really complain. I mean, I can, but I really can't. Life is good. We still here, right? We still on this earth. Am I talking to you guys? You guys talking to me? You guys talking to me while I'm talking to you in the camera? Like, you guys talking back when I'm talking? Some of you guys say you do that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could really see it. But we're about to tap into a video that I got sent, I think it was 2 days ago, about the elderly getting evicted. Man, this is kind of crazy because they're saying people with Medicaid are losing their housing, getting evicted. People are losing their VA housing. And I guess it's been happening. It's just getting worse. So not only, this is the kind of stress that, like, America puts on you, right? Not only do you have to prepare for your kids to grow up and make sure they have things, whether it's paying for their college or whatever it is, so they can be successful, right? Now you have to worry about your parents because now you got people working till they 60, 70, 80 years old. I've seen it in my comment section. I'm 75 and I'm still working. So now you got to prepare with this to where you probably going to have to take in your parents. You know what I mean? So once you get rid of your kids, and then you think you got everything to yourself, just you and your girl, or just you, if you're single, living that single life, now you got to take in a parent, potentially. I mean, if you care about your parent, you love them, you know what I'm saying? You got to take them in because it's getting crazy out here, man. Now you literally have to put money aside, not only for your kids, but as for your parents. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. We got to definitely tap in the comment section. I want to know how you guys feel about this, and are you guys prepared? Are you guys already have your parents living with you? Are you guys putting away a savings account or savings funds for your parents when they get older into that age where they can't take care of themselves? Man, we're going to talk about it all, but we're about to tap to the video. Make sure you get this video to 1,000 likes. Let's get to 67,000 views specifically. I mean, if you want to do more, I ain't going to be mad at you. And let's talk about some shit, man. We're about to get real, and really real. Shout out to the people that sent me this video because this is not your normal eviction video, but the elderly are getting evicted, and we need to talk about it. So let's tap in and see what's going on.
Dad lives in a nursing home, and by now I'm sure you've seen the video circulating about the woman who's really concerned because her dad is getting kicked out of his nursing home due to Medicare. And this is just the anticipatory changes that the big, beautiful bill is putting into place. What people don't understand is a lot of nursing homes are actually owned by these big corporations, right? So the big corporations, your local branch isn't that, but like they are owned like by private equity, things like that. Like I know the one that my dad lives in is like that. And so the rules kind of come from on top. So it sounds like some of these nursing homes are figuring, well, we're not going to get reimbursed from Medicare in the future. So we're going to just start evicting people who, pay that way because we don't want to suffer the losses. and instead we'll try to fill those spots with people who pay out of pocket. Now, in my case, like my dad, we actually pay out of pocket, or I should say he pays out of pocket for his nursing home care. But what is it going to do when I guarantee you like 70-80% of the people who are at my dad's facility are in some type of Medicare reimbursement, especially if they're in like very long-term care situations. Like that is super common. I don't think people understand that. And so what's going to happen when these facilities can't fill the apartments because there's not enough people who can afford? I mean, to give you an idea, it's over $4,000 a month, guys. $4,000. I mean, think about like that. That's like almost triple my mortgage. Okay.
What? Is people supposed to pay their mortgage, their utilities, their rent on top of paying out of pocket for a parent $4,000? Like, all right, that's a lot. I didn't know it was that much. I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think it was 4 racks. I thought maybe like 2, maybe at the top end. But that's double. It's double that. Like, how are we supposed to do that?
Okay, it's crazy. And in my case, like, what would happen if I was in this situation? Because I'm thinking about that. Like, what's going to happen if, like, my dad's facility, for example, shuts? Because there's not going to be beds anywhere for these people to go. So the burden is going to be on the families. And, like, in my case, I don't have anywhere to put this man. And I don't live in a handicap accessible home. And there is no housing in my area. So I can't just, like, pick up and move. And I have a mortgage from 2011. Like, I can't just move. Like, that's not really an option. So, like, I don't know what I would be doing if I was in that same situation, and I am really worried. And if you're thinking, well, I'm so lucky, I don't have anyone in nursing care, I'm not going to be impacted. Let me just tell you that this is just the one little arm of the ripple effect that this is all going to have, right? What's going to happen when hospitals aren't getting reimbursed for things? What's going to happen when your doctors are not getting reimbursed? They're going to go private practice. I'm telling you, this whole healthcare system is like on a house of cards. Like, it's all going to come crumbling down, and it's going to come crumbling down fast, unfortunately. So if you are worried about this, if you have loved ones that are going to be impacted, or you know you're going to be directly impacted by this, please know you're not in this alone. Please give me a follow, give me a comment, because I want to engage with people that are going through this same thing, because it is not easy. And
Let me tell you guys something. You guys know I just came back from the funeral for my grandfather, right? He was in a nursing home. And a lot of people feel a way about a nursing homes because some family members get mistreated in those nursing homes. We know that for a fact, right? But the issues and problems that my grandfather had, like he had diabetes, you know what I'm saying? He had some health issues. So now I'm looking like, man, I don't want to have those issues when I get older. Like when I go to work, I see people that are like 76 and they're walking upright, no cane. And I had a conversation with a guy that told me he was 76. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to be like you when I get older. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's not common. You know what I mean? It's not common, bro. To be 76, walking upright without a hunchback, without a cane, without a wheelchair, you really have to take care of yourself. So you got to start thinking about that now. You got to start eating more fruit, more vegetables, cut back on that sugar. You know what I'm saying? Eating out a lot. You got to cook your food so you know what you're putting in that food. You know what I mean? Like, that's the shit you got to start thinking about now, because if not, you might be asked out. You have all these health issues. Your kids ain't going to be able to take care of you. It's going to be a whole nother situation. So that's the things I'm thinking about now after going to my grandfather's funeral and knowing that he had diabetes and a whole other issues. And it just, over the last 2 years, it declined so bad. And then I ended up have to go to the funeral last month because, you know what I mean, just spiraled out of control. And the same with my grandmother. My grandmother in 2013, his wife passed away. And she was on dialysis. Kidneys went. You got to start thinking about this shit now, man. And especially with this is going on. If this don't have you to mentally start thinking about this, you're going to have an issue. You know what I mean? Because we will hope our kids would take care of us and are in a position to take care of us. But hopefully we're putting away money for ourselves. So if our kids can take us, we can give them money to take care of us when we get older. I don't like thinking about it, but you have to think about it. Because I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm out on the street at 70 years old and I'm broke down and I'm just shit out of luck. Basically, I don't want to end up in that situation.
We need to come up with strategies together. And sometimes it's nice to just have somebody to vent to. So anyway, I'm here for you guys.
These cuts go through. 1 out of every 4 nursing homes in the country is expected to close. Not suffer, not struggle, close. And think about what that means. We already have waiting lists for nursing homes, are already struggling with seniors who need care, and particularly seniors who have outrun their savings. And that's what is getting cut in this bill. Nearly $1 trillion in cuts to Medicaid and more cuts to Medicare.
And so it begins. In certain states, nursing homes have already started reaching out to their residents who receive Medicaid, giving them 30 days to find another place basically to get their care provided to them. Why, you ask? Come on, sip a little tea with Auntie. Let's talk about it. The big, beautiful bill. The big, beautiful bill. These companies, these nursing homes are coming to the realization that they're losing money by having these residents in their facility. But secondly, y'all, I want y'all to think deeper into it. If these residents, I'd say probably 60% or 70% of the residents inside of nursing homes, a good bit of y'all, are there because of Medicaid. You know, if they getting rid of 60, 70% of Medicaid people, who takes care of most of those residents in the nursing home? Think about it. The nurses are there to give them their medicine, assist with wound care and all that other stuff. But the basis of their bathing and feeding them and changing their beds and all that stuff is typically the job of a CNA. If you ain't got no residents, what you need CNAs for? It all works hand in hand. CNAs gonna have to find other locations to work at. Residents gonna have to find locations that accept Medicaid, which is gonna be far and few for a whole lot of people, for the simple fact of they're gonna be losing more money than they're gaining by keeping people who receive Medicaid to pay for their health, their well-being, they're taken care of inside of these facilities. It's gonna get rough. And it's not just gonna start and end with nursing homes either. Think about those rural areas. The state of Louisiana is full of them that only have 2 hospitals in these rural areas. 1 out of 2 is going to close. What does that mean for you if you stay in an hour and a half before your only emergency facility for you to be able to get to? Can't run to an urgent care real quick because they getting ready to close them down too. A lot of people in one place. It's not going to be good, y'all. This is only the beginning. And I'm not on here trying to fearmonger nobody, y'all. These are facts. This is happening ahead of time. If you don't believe me, just go type in your search bar and look at this video of this young lady who's puzzled right now because she don't know where she's going to put her father at. He's in a nursing home. He receives Medicaid that pays for his stay in that nursing home, and they gave her 30 days. He has to be out of that nursing home by September the 15th. He has to be gone out of the nursing home and find another location that'll accept him with his Medicaid. It's sad, y'all. It is sad. Thank y'all for sipping a little more tea with Auntie. Bye, y'all.
I don't even know if I can actually say this on here, but within the next couple of months, we're going to see a lot of people offing their parents.
What?
And I'm not even saying this to be funny, like in no type of way, y'all. But you're going to see a lot of people offing their parents because a lot of people do not know how to care for the elderly. And they never, ever had it in their mind that they would.
Hold on, baby. I'm confused. How many people really hate their parents that much to where, you know what, I don't want to take care of you. I'm just going to off you. Tap in the comment section. Let me know is that where y'all mental go? Because my mental will go to, I didn't ask to be here, but my parents, or should I say my mom, took care of me all the way up until I was a grown man. You know what I mean? She didn't abort me. She didn't give me away. She did the best she could. And I'm not supposed to, return that? Like, mentally, I couldn't sit up here and say, I'm not taking care of my mom. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. I got my life to live. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I couldn't do it. Because you see so many kids that grow up with parents where the parents don't give a shit about them, don't take care of them, don't make sure they got clothes to go to school, plenty of food in the house. Everything that comes with school now, you got to have an ASB card, you got to pay for that, you got to pay for some books, whatever. You know what I mean? Some kids are going to school wearing the same shit. Some kids are going to school wearing some of their friends' clothes. So if you grew up and your parents made sure you had more than what other kids have, I don't know how you could be like, you know what, F my parent, bro. I ain't doing it. You took care of me, but I ain't take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because it's like you grow up, you go from a kid to adult. And then once you get to that older age, 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever, you go back to being like a kid state of mind, like deteriorating to be back to kids. My grandmother, you know what she likes to do now? She's like 80 something years old. She likes to color. You know what I mean? And coloring books. Right back to being a kid. So that's literally like, people don't like to think of it like that. You just like, some people get annoyed and act like, bro, I can have a whole conversation on this type shit, man. But we got to tap in. I'm gonna let these people finish talking because I can talk.
Would have to care for their parents. Yeah.
So it has been announced that Medicaid is getting cut off. If a family member live in a nursing home, y'all now have to find somewhere for them to stay because they will no longer be able to stay in the nursing home as long as they have Medicaid and they don't have another way to pay for the nursing home. And this is so sad. They said it was supposed to happen years down the line, but it's currently taking place now as I speak. And it's just like, how can y'all do something so cruel to the elderly? What about the ones that was in the nursing home and don't have no family? What about those ones? Like, it's just, America's just becoming more fucked up as the day passes by. I just don't understand anymore. Medicaid was brought up to support the ones that's in need, and now y'all taking it away. It's just like, where can they go? Families now have to take their parents back to their house and take care for them. They were put into the nursing home in the first place because they couldn't take care for them. And it's just like, America will want to assist you just to take that assistance away. I don't indulge in any type of assistance at all.
Yep. Them nursing homes finna not take Medicaid, so y'all better get them rooms ready for Mima and Pawpaw. Yeah, combine them kids' room. Get rid of the den, man cave, whatever y'all got. Scoot it over because Mimo and Pawpaw is coming to the crib.
Shoo-whoosh.
I don't want to hear nothing. This is not what I voted for. Yes, this is absolutely what you voted for. Okay? No, I don't want to hear any of that. Mimo and Pawpaw will be at the crib in 30 to 45 days. All right? Yeah.
Mimo and Pawpaw coming. And you can't stop it, man, unless you just cold-hearted type. You know what I'm saying? You heard Auntie say, combine the kids' room, man cave out of there. I bought this house for the man cave. No more man cave? My life is over. This is where we are. So I'm saying, man, like, you got to start preparing now. Buy the house with 2 dens. Buy the house with 8 bedrooms. Matter of fact, buy the house with a mother-in-law suite in the back. Fix all the problems. Mom got the whole house back there. She don't, listen, I'm going back there and check on her. I'm filling the house over with groceries. But Mom got her own house in the backyard. She ain't far. If she need help, I'm there. You got to start thinking about this shit now. Man, listen. Y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch the video all through because I got to take care of my mama. I need the money. And YouTube got to pay for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I got my own family. My job pay for that. YouTube got to pay for my mama. I'm just saying, man. Man, listen, I got my 3 other brothers. Collectively, we're going to have to do whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do my part. But I got to make... I mean, there's no getting around it, bro. Like, shit, I got a heart. I love my mom. I love my brother. The same way if something happened to my brother or whatever, or my brothers, I would have to take them in. If luckily, one of my brothers is married, but I've had my brother live with me for like literally for 2 years. And I think he paid me $300 once. You know, maybe twice. So I'm used to taking care of people. I'm used to people coming and live with me. So it wouldn't really be a thing to me because I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, moving and grooving. It really won't change nothing in my life if somebody came and lived with me. It just wouldn't. The only thing I would have to do is make sure I had a bigger place and, you know what I mean, for people to move around. And, I mean, shit, there ain't no fighting it. There ain't no get around it. But Auntie, combine the rooms. Kids, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear nothing. Grandma coming, okay? Shit, some of the kids gonna like because grandma gonna cook all the food. They gonna give them all the snacks. Even the snacks you tell me they can't have, grandma gonna give it to them. Meemaw, she said, Meemaw? Yeah, Meemaw gonna give it to them for sure. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's where we are. And listen, before you get in my comments with that red, blue, left, right, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. You can put that Trump hat and that shirt on your Meemaw and Pawpaw, but they coming to the crib. You just believe that. If your in-laws use Medicaid, a lot of these,
She crazy.
of these services are going to not accept Medicaid. So yeah, make room.
Memorial Hermann is closing its skilled nursing facility at University Pace in Houston, and 83 employees are being laid off. So here's what we know. The 60-bed SNF will close by September 2025. The senior living side stays open until June 2026. Staff affected include nurses, CRNAs, and support roles. Memorial Hermann says it'll offer help with internal job transfers, resume support, and job fairs. But let's be real, none of that is guaranteed. What's the reason? They claim the facility needs expensive upgrades and that they're not renewing the lease, which ends in 2038. Instead of reinvesting in long-term care, they're just pulling out entirely. And so why does this matter? This isn't just about 83 jobs. It's about how hospitals are quietly stepping back from post-acute care, leaving nurses displaced and patients with fewer options for real recovery. So if you're impacted, document every communication, ask about your rights, severance, COBRA, unemployment, connect with HR in writing, and don't wait to job hunt. You need to start now. This is part of a bigger trend. SNF closures.
SNF closures. I've never heard of that. So I know a couple years ago I heard that the nursing field was not going nowhere. Like, it's supposed to be booming. Like they said, up at like 2030 is gonna go crazy. Now you're telling me CNAs and nurses are gonna be losing their jobs because hospitals are closing. People can't afford private care. CNAs, private care costs money. People are getting paid $40, $45 an hour. Who got money to pay for that? The people that's taking care of their parents not even making $45 an hour. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know what's really going on, but I'm glad you guys sent me this video, so now I can mentally be tapped in to something that's, that I obviously not up to par with. So because I like to be prepared, I like to make moves, whatever I got to do. So now it's really at the forefront. With this going on, that I don't want to get caught lacking. I don't want to get caught like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't want to live like that. You know what I mean? I'd rather prepare now and make sure that I can ease into whatever's going to go. If I have to get put in that position, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be a strain on me, my family, my parents, none of that. So yeah, I appreciate this video, man, because it's a real conversation, it's real talk.
Burnout and healthcare cuts behind closed doors. Nurses, we have to advocate. If you work in long-term or transitional care, this story affects you too. Follow me for updates. I will be tracking this very closely.
Have you guys heard that in the state of Tennessee, due to the big, beautiful bill, 12 nursing homes are on the brink of being shut down? And some of you may be asking why. It's because of the new bill that President Donald Trump signed when it comes to Medicaid. So let me break down how they're determining which nursing homes should be shut down. A new study being done at Brown University is saying that facilities in 11 counties are at risk, and 2 of them are in Hardin County. The researchers are saying that these nursing homes meet 3 dangers, and this is the reason why they're on the brink of shutting down. Number 1, over 85% of the patients rely on Medicaid. Number 2, these facilities are less than 80% full. And number 3, these facilities have very low rankings when it comes to the Medicaid system. Now, this is not just in Tennessee. This is nationwide. Over 579 nursing homes are at risk of being shut down. So the non-bipartisan Congressional District Office is stating that this bill will slash $1 trillion in Medicaid over the next 10 years. So here's the bright side about this. And listen, Medicaid is not going anywhere. The funding that is used to run these nursing homes is what's going away because it doesn't meet this requirement. But what does this say for business owner? If you have ever wanted to open an assisted living facility in a home that you probably own, this is your time. So share this video with other
sure.
business-like people that you know. And I hope this helps.
So now we kicking old people out of nursing homes. We just packing a bag and chucking up the dudes. That's what we doing now. Because that's what's happening. And the reason it's happening is because these states are not going to foot the bill. Remember that big, beautiful bill that Donald Trump signed? Yeah. He didn't give a crap about your grandma. You're going to have to move her in with you.
That's fine.
He don't care.
That's fine. I'm with the last lady that just went off. This can be a business and it can help everybody. I'm all about business. I'm all about making moves, making money, making sure people got plenty of money. My people got money. I got money, whatever. So if you're paying attention, like if you ever wanted to own your own business, if you ever wanted to go into this type of field, whether it was nursing or CNA, and you want to turn your house into an assisted living home, now is the opportunity. You know, it costs literally a couple $100 to get you. Matter of fact, if you do it for free, you can get your own LLC through the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like I did, it cost me like, I think $250 to get my LLC. It doesn't cost you anything. You just got to have the mentality and you got to be consistent. You got to show up. You got to follow it through. Just like when you went to that job and gave it 100%, you got to do the same thing when it comes to opening your own business and going 100% on it. You can't go 50% on something and then expect it to work. But this is an opportunity for business people and business owners that want to go into this type of field to not only be a CNA, but be a CNA or a nurse in your own home, and turn it into an assisted living home. Like, it's all kind of ways to get around shit. Like, if they're going to start cutting shit, then we got to start taking care of our own people. That's what we starting to do anyway, right? A lot of people are already starting to, because food is expensive, people are already starting to grow their own vegetables. You know what I'm saying? People are really starting to take care of themselves because shit is, rain is hot. Like, it's a lot of shit going on. This is just another, somebody threw another rock in the water type, another ripple. But there's ways to get around it. Like I said, at the end of the day, that just puts us back into like the old school type of way where, you know, we really got to take care of ourselves. We can't depend on all this assistance from the states and from the government, whatever. Just like they're cutting the government jobs and they're cutting food stamps to this, and you can only buy certain shit with food stamps. Like, all that shit comes into play. So once you learn how to play the game, you know how to play the game. Okay, we're going to turn around and make this shit work for us. Cool, it's happening. Can't stop it, right? All right, bet.
That's what people don't realize, and y'all are so gung-ho in supporting him, and he is tearing your life apart. Kicking old people out of nursing homes over money. God, what would Jesus do? He would flip a lid, because this is inhumane, but this is what you voted for.
Big, beautiful bill. So for all y'all said that the changes to the Medicaid program were only for the able-bodied people, we just got to get these people to work. You said it was not going to impact the disabled or the elderly. Yeah, I invite you to scroll your TikTok timeline today and see all the families that got notices that said that they have to get their parents and their elderly people and disabled people out the nursing home because the nursing home is no longer going to be accepting Medicaid. Now you tell me what's going to happen to these people. There's already a shortage of beds when it comes to this population anyway. So where they going to go? Home with the family? Families aren't trained in this type of care. They can't afford to have nurses to come in. If they could, they wouldn't have their people in a nursing home, right? A process of elimination. No pun intended. Tell me what's going to happen to these people. Because your administration doesn't want Medicaid. And what's sad is that this is just a precursor to the impact of the big bad bill. Yeah. Y'all voted for that.
I heard that the nursing home's about to stop taking Medicaid, or Medicaid ain't about to be paying for the nursing home, or whatever they talking about. But either way, Grammy and Pawpaw about to move back in y'all house, and y'all need to take care of y'all elderly people. And don't be putting y'all damn hands on them either. There's one thing for certain, two things for sure. Them folks gonna start paying for it, right? But they will put you in jail. They doing a lot of this arresting going on. I mean, y'all gotta start treating people right, doing what the hell y'all supposed to be doing. Don't put y'all hands on grandma and pawpaw, okay? Girl, they doing everything but whooping y'all ass. Y'all going to jail.
Bro, this is crazy. Like we really, literally talk about people offing their parents and their grandparents and putting paws on their grandparents and parents, bro. Oh, bro, what kind of world we living in, bro? Like, I hope my people, you, my people. I hope you guys are in a position to be able to either get ready for this or you already ready for this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my people putting paws on people, and I don't want my people to be in distress. You know what I'm saying? Because a family member had to come live with them, and they don't know how to take care of them. Like, I don't want. We got to start preparing now, bro. Like, this is insane. People talk about putting paws on Meemaw and Pawpaw, or offing Meemaw and Pawpaw. That literally, my brain cannot compute how people just go there. How do you go there? You just not even mad. Like, your mama, your Meemaw and Papa just ain't getting on your nerves. You just want to get rid of them. Like, they can get on my nerves all they want to. I love them still. Damn, Meemaw, get on my nerves. What you want? Some spaghetti? I got you. I'm not going off my Meemaw and my Papa. Are you insane? What the fuck?
I know it. I can see it. The way the world going now, I know y'all taking y'all asses to jail. Y'all can't abide by the law for shit. Put y'all hands on Papa and Mama.
Today's news for the unemployed. Nursing homes will be removing Medicaid residents within the next 20 to 30 days. Meaning, if anybody's in a nursing home and they are receiving Medicaid benefits to stay in that nursing home, they are going to have to leave. Their family is going to have to come and pick them up and remove them from the nursing home if they are receiving Medicaid. Child, I don't know how this is going to work because we all know the majority of those that are on Medicaid in nursing homes are this, and the majority that are taking care of them are this. So if the families already put them in nursing homes because they can't take care of them, how are y'all going to go about it now that you have to remove them?
Figure out why would a nursing home end their Medicaid contract?
I thought that this was a rhetorical question. Because she said that she went down the rabbit hole to try and figure out why it is that a nursing home would get rid of its Medicaid patients when the nursing home is filled primarily with Medicaid patients. I need you to know that this is going to be a trend throughout the entire country. Because this administration has cut Medicaid. It's not just children. Most people who are in nursing homes pay for those nursing homes with Medicaid. And if the Medicaid is no more, that means they don't have the funds to be in that nursing home. And since the Medicaid cuts aren't officially going to start until, February, they said? Those institutions still need to be able to fill those beds and roll over everything to the new system in which they won't be accepting Medicaid because the Medicaid won't be there anymore. Like, this is a preemptive move because of the big, beautiful bill. It's a direct side effect of getting rid of Medicaid. I don't know what y'all thought was going to happen. Did you think that this was... People in nursing homes are disabled people on Medicaid. I feel like I'm living in the fucking Twilight Zone.
All right, y'all. Yeah, that's the bigger problem. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these people are disabled, so it's not like you have up and active parents that can just go take care of themselves. So when that comes into play, I can see how that can be an issue. now I can see how some people, you know what I'm saying, not close to all, can feel like they're putting their family member out of misery. Like it's good because people are doing that now. Like with their people not being in nurse homes. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how that could be an issue. I don't know what part of the world and what states mostly, but I can see that being an issue, especially depending on what kind of disability they have. And you know, oh man, it's crazy. This shit really get you thinking. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. So we gotta start thinking about this shit now. We gotta start taking care of business. We gotta start putting our minds into that kind of zone of this might be our new reality. And that people just can't go put your parents and your grandparents in nursing homes anymore because they're cutting the Medicaid. Man, tap in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know if you guys are already going through this. Let me know if you're thinking about this. Let me know what you think about the big beautiful bill. It's real conversations. Sometimes we have them, man. And today is one of those days. I'm gonna take care of mine, and you know, I'm used to grinding. I'm already doing it now, so it's just like an extra turn up for me to make sure, you know, once you're that provider and protector, bro, it just comes with the territory. You just like, you know, adding to it. It's like, shit, all right, another family member, but I got this. All right, whatever. People counting on me. Man, listen, I'm whatever. I'm with whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let mine go down. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. Not on my watch, and not if I can help it. Type. So, tap down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. Shout out to the subscribers that want to have this real conversation. We had it. Let me know where you are physically, mentally, spiritually, and energetically. Before the video, after the video, during the video, if anything's changed, just knowing that this is happening and a position that you might be into, or if you're an elderly person and you're a part of their channel, is this something that you're thinking about, like with your health and shit? Bro, man, tap in. Let's talk about it. It's your boy Fushninger, man. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys like you love me. I see most of the I don't see every comment. I don't, because we got too many members now. I see most of them. And sometimes I'll see it a week later when somebody comments and I see it, and then it'll lead to a thread that I did not see. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I'll tap back in. But I see a lot of the comments. I won't say most. I see a lot of them. I wish I could see them all like I used to when we were smaller. But I do see most of them. And I hear you guys. I see you guys. You guys are felt. You guys are heard. You guys are valid in your thoughts. We're praying for everybody in every situation. Everybody's going through something. There's going through something. Some people's situation is worse than others, but we're all going through something. And I don't want to minimize what somebody's going through. Like, oh, that's nothing because I'm going through. We're not doing that. Everybody's shit is valid. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, tap down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. It's your boy Fushninger, man. I'm out this month.